So this video is to both wish everybody who celebrates a happy Thanksgiving and also to launch officially the Captain Codswallop website, which I've been working on bit by bit over the last little while. This is kind of a base to build on, and I hope to grow this resource considerably over the next year or so. It's intended to form a better framework to show the work that I do than is permitted via the YouTube channel alone. So I have a small web store on here at the moment, and I just have a few of the items listed here, such as the newer version of the BAC855 mount. It'll also work with the BAC800, and I've got it for seat post, down tube, and with the CYC X1 Pro motors. And I also have a camera mount I've been developing that works with the front fork, and you may have seen some of the video footage that's been taken with a 360 camera using that. There's also the BBSHD controller plate if anybody wants any of those. There's a 3D printing section, and it's mainly talking about the kind of filaments that I've been using, a few questions and answers about the web store and design work that I do. There's the motors that I'm currently using, like the BBSHD, the CYC, also a little section on the lightning rods motor, which is the one I'm hoping to be working with over winter. This is actually the latest version of the motor here, and it's a 10 kilowatt mid-drive, and it has a belt driven first stage reduction, and it's an IPM motor as well, so crazy amounts of power and torque with this one. There's a bit of information here about the Discord channel, which is basically community chat, and if people are interested they can find a link there to join that. Huge shout out to Max, I couldn't have done it without him really. Videos up here, and I've been wanting to do this for a while, but it's basically organized all the videos that I've made on YouTube into some semblance of order anyway. So for the BBSHD here, if you come down to the bottom you can see like the very first video I made about it, and then if we come back up to the top, and it's got the bike in its current form there. I put ride videos separately because I figured people would want to maybe look more for the tutorials in one, but this has goes all the way down to the bottom here, and if it ever loads, yeah, like the earliest test rides I did with the BBSHD when it was stock here in Gatineau, and then all the way up at the top here I've got the latest one that I did with 72 volts and the CYC X1 motor. There's also some stuff on Patreon if people want to support me directly, and actually thanks to the people that have supported me on Patreon, almost at the point where I'll be able to afford to purchase the lightning rods motor, and we'll get to see that installed on a bike this winter. So thank you very much to those people. There's some resources, and it's some web links, documentation, things like that. If you have anything you think would be useful in this, then you're welcome to send that in. Bike builds is featuring some of the awesome bikes that have been made by people on the Discord channel, and so we've got Max's bike here, and I got to say my favourite though is Mr. Husqvarna's Moose Mobile, and that's like a 3-wheel all-wheel drive trike using the BBSHD at the front, and the BBSHD is driving the back wheels, and there's a hub drive in the front, and that is run with twin BAC855 controllers. Awesome bike. There's also the last section with some stuff about who I am, and why I like electric bikes and how I got into electric bikes. So like I said before, it's just a base to work from, and any comments and suggestions and feedback, both good and bad, would be greatly appreciated. Once again, happy Thanksgiving, and thank you for supporting and following the channel. Cheers.